Okay. First book chat group. Okay. But we're switching to a different game. I gotta go ahead and change it on my stream. Um, Rose is into a lot of love songs. Not that I'm opposed to love songs. I like love songs, but like she's into a lot of love songs. Let's see. Going over here, there. 9:55. Cool, cool, cool. 9:55. Keep it alive. 9:55. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. 9:55. Keep it alive. Okay. Hard difficulty. We're in a pretty difficult place in. So don't be too like, oh man, don't be too worried about Persona, what you see. I play Roblox. I've never played Roblox a day in my life. Never play Roblox a day in my life, but if you request it, I'll try. I'll try it out. Try it. So I got the Roblox request. I, to be honest, I might play that after I finish. Persona. You might like this game. It's a pretty good game. Okay. Yep, skip this in. Come on. Down, 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 down. We're gonna. I don't even know if we could play APT here. But if you have any other music requests, I can play those. Let me see. I'll try. I'll try it out. I'll try it out. It can't. It can't be too bad. Like, right, right. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Let's go see what everybody's saying here. If the public knew I was working alongside the Phantom Thieves, they'd be absolutely gobsmacked. Will you stick with us? After this mission, I think not. This is the only time I'm going to be part of the Phantom Thieves. Hey, that's Akechi. He's the newest member of our team, Lipita. And then this is Makoto. Makoto, if we want to reach the next level, we'll need to gain access to the elevator somehow. That's my girlfriend right there sitting on the table. That's on right there. That's the cat, the mascot, Morgana. Since we're in a casino right now, that means they have to be keeping some pretty good stuff in the back room. He's excited about the treasure. And then this is Yusuke, other friend. The back area of the casino. What might we find sneaking about? So Akechi's almost out of magic points. So we gotta give him some more magic points by giving him water. So I'm gonna give him water right now. Boom. Give him some water and we should be good now. Okay, we don't have to waste abilities on the damn. Gonna strike me real quick because we have a Akechi. Akechi has a persona that has light damage. They're weak to light. We're gonna baton pass to myself. I'm Chase. So now I got the baton, and I'm gonna just knock all of them down now. Boom, 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 boom. We just beat them. Okay, we got a bunch of money up there. 3,000. Uh, $3,000. Well, not dollars. 3,000 yen. 48. We got an aluminum sheet. That's the item we got from winning that, and then we got 2,242 experience points. Two people leveled up, Akechi and Makoto. So let's see. Oh, they didn't get anything. That's fine. I got a snuff soul. So Makoto, we can see their levels by going to stats, right? We can look at that. So this is me. I'm Chase. My level is 46. I'm the leader, right? There's a lot going on the screen, but just trust me. These are my social stats right here. I got knowledge, guts. I just basically got a lot of stuff that helps me make friends. So this stuff helps me make friends. And then I have my personas, which is basically it's complicated. Personas are complicated. Just think of them; they're just like Pokemon. They're like Pokemon monsters I have. Right? And I have a lot of different Pokemon. Right. Um, this is Ryuji, my other friend. He's in level 44. He's this is his persona or his Pokemon. Captain Kid, right? And this is Morgana. That's my cat right there. So yeah, my cat is playable. That's their persona. That's my girlfriend right there. That's on. That's her persona. Yusuke. That's Makoto. That's her persona. It's a motorcycle. I know, it's really cool. And then this is Haru. She's the newest member. Oh no. Akechi's the newest member. That's his persona. And this is my little sister right here. So there's a lot of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of us. What? Gotta be something. Oh, I went through this way to get. Or this way. I gotta look at the map. Oh, I came from there. Okay, that door is locked. Yeah, we gotta go this way then. Sorry, I'm going on a wild goose chase here. But this guy's guarding this door. Whoa, crap! That thing really doesn't want anyone getting past there, huh? You want to try attacking it? Or we could always find another route. We may be able to sneak around it and avoid any fighting. What do you want to do, Joker? We'll go along with whatever you decide. Let's beat it. It seems you have resolved to fight. Then let us break through its defenses. So we're fighting it now. Okay. I think wind is gonna be what takes these two down. So we're gonna try to hit them with whatever we can, but okay. So this is a Showtime attack. Very special attack. Gonna see something cool here. Down. This might be bad. Okay, I'm back up. I don't know. I think going win would be a gamble. Would be a gamble. I don't know if we want to gamble with our lives right now. What we should do is heal our friend here. So now that he's back up, we can go ahead and heal everybody else. Drop another one of these on them. Might be bad. They're both frozen. So that's good. That's a status effect. He attacked them with ice, so we froze him. And now we're getting some HP back. I'm still shocked. And they're done. Just like that. We could have died there, but I'm so glad we did. We got the security card too, so we can break into where we need to go. Hmm. Basically, the ability I just got just revives people to full health. Hey, it dropped something. Is this some kind of key card? Nice find. Maybe this will let us open that bar door. And maybe it will. Oh, okay. Joker, take a look at that. Talk about being heavily guarded. They're practically screaming about how there's something important in there. Oh, okay. He's saying they're talking about there's something important because the door's so heavy guarded. Akechi says, it would be foolish to overlook this, though perhaps even more foolish to meet them head on. What's your call, Joker? Find another way. We can get through here. There's an authentication device next to it though. Let's try using the keycard from earlier. Stuff. Okay. Nice. And we gotta heal. We're about to die here. We also gotta change what we to so go rates here. Oh, there it is. That was the way. This is. Oh, there's a terminal in here. I should be able to use it to get into the customer database. That's my little sister, Futa. Okay, then let's hurry up and take that guard down. I don't think that's gonna be a simple job, but whatever. We'll see. Let's see. We can play Jet Set Radio. You might like this. On. Okay, then let's hurry up and take that guard down. Let's go. Okay, never mind. You're not gonna like it.
I see you at my job. You're carrying yourself so well. I made myself a promise. What's that?
Very well then. We shall defeat it at once.
I remain stable. I take another glance at you.
Oh, what? What happened to the song? What happened to the song? Oh no. This song needs to hurry up and load up. We don't know what it's weak to. Oh, it's Frozen. Good stuff. Miracle Punch. Uh-oh. Okay. So it's resistant to that type of. Oh, Sio. That's weak too. Nope. Gonna kill it. Level 47. And my persona learned a new move. Okay, cool. Okay, now let's return to the elevator. So, because my audio fucked up, I gotta record the audio like this. It's gonna be pretty off sync, but I'm gonna narrate basically what happened in the video from here. From the point that I grabbed that one guy. So here I am grabbing him, ripping off his mask. We're fighting here. I'm thinking about what to do here. You know, I'm hitting them with the nuclear bomb. I'm thinking I'm just gonna take out the unicorn here. Once I take out the unicorn, we should be good. But yeah, like I thought, take out the unicorn, should be good here. Didn't need to use that rising slash. Don't know why I sacrificed my HP for that, but whatever. We got about 4K in gold, almost 5,000 gold, and we're moving on. If you guys are wondering what the soundtrack that's playing is, Jet Set Radio. I know y'all don't know nothing about that, but this is me narrating what happened. I'm not gonna narrate this, okay? Y'all can just watch this, you know, yourselves. Watch the narration. Why do I say that? Because Sky just messaged everybody real quick. Let me see what Sky is up to. Let's see what Sky is doing now. Let's see what Sky is doing. Oh, forgot to work out first thing tomorrow. This was not an announcement. She did not need to say this. But whatever, we're gonna let it slide. Okay, we're gonna let it slide. Anyway, so we went into the wrong room there, and that's why we heard the little dialogue there. Not much going on right now. We're at 0%. You know what I'm saying? So we're walking around. We're being an idiot. By being an idiot, I mean I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to go. This palace is a little confusing. But I hope I get the chance to get to what's the name soon. I hope we get the chance to play Persona 3 Reload at some point. Cause right now it's just been Persona 5, and I've already beat that game. I beat it once. I beat it a second time on my girlfriend's computer, and now I damn near beat it again on a totally different computer. I'm Persona 5'd out, bro. If you guys don't understand like Persona 5 and the whole thing around that, this game is about 100 hours. 100 hours in total. That's crazy, right? 100 hours of my life. The average human lifespan is about 4 weeks. No, not 4 weeks. 4,000 weeks, right? There's not a lot of weeks when you really think about it. But we don't really think about it because, like, you know, we're humans. Time doesn't pass, like, I don't know. Time doesn't pass as fast when you're having fun, I guess. Or time does pass when you're having... I don't know how that saying goes. But anyway, point is, we don't recognize how fast time is passing. But time is passing really fast. That's why one of the other messages of Persona is, you know, taking your time, hanging out with your friends, doing stuff that really matters, right? Not that I hang out with my friends. Well, actually, I pretty much hang out with my friends every day. But I wouldn't call them my best friends or the best friends, like the best people to be hanging out around, right? But I think the main point of Persona is like at least Persona 5, is not only like taking your time and being cognizant about how you spend your time and using your time wisely, but it's also it's about relationships, pretty obviously. Relationships is about standing up for what's right, justice, instead of, going with the status quo, the easy answer, right? Sometimes the easy answer is not the right answer. Anyway. And sometimes it's a lot harder to figure out what the right answer is. And since I'm on the last dungeon right now, this is me recording in May. I recorded this episode, I think, all the way back in March. But since this is me recording on the last palace right now, we're in I'm not gonna spoil it because you're not at that part yet, but we're in the last palace right now. I can definitely say there's some really, really hard choices in the last palace that I didn't think I was gonna make. Maruki, trying to think of what I need to say about Maruki. Maruki is a great counselor. I'm sad that I think at the end of this little semester here, where we're gonna be doing the final exams and stuff like that, I'm not gonna get to see him anymore. But I think I do max out his social link. So we pretty much got all we needed out of him. But yeah, there's some really hard choices to make in the last palace, and there's some really hard revelations that I reacted to live, and the way I reacted to them was very genuine because I definitely didn't know the stuff that happened there. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. But so is life. And there's a really particularly hard choice that everybody has to make at the end. Probably more to come that I haven't seen yet. Anyway, I like the casino. I like the themes. I like the battle drop in the background. I like how it kind of changes depending on where you are in the casino. Very cool stuff. If you're paying attention to what's going on. I'm thinking about finishing this novel that I'm writing here. Not novel, it's a short story. So, it's based on my crew, Slime Life. I say my crew, but it's really not my crew. Like, I'm not saying that they're bad friends, right? Not all of them are bad, but I'll say people like Slime, pretty bad guy. He's a slime ball. Pretty slimy motherfucker. But enough of that. While you guys are here, and while we're watching Akechi bust a move here, how about we get into some mythology here while I'm just watching this game go on. Man, Joker's really nimble. Just noticed that. Very nimble guy. Trying to get money because I'm broke as hell. But But I'm reading Mythology, Timeless Tales, Gods and Heroes. This is the 75th anniversary of the illustrated edition. But look, I'm doubling back to this area. I think I'm trying to find the panels. I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, and I'm an idiot here, so this is going to take a while. But a book on mythology must draw from widely different sources. 1,200 years separate the first writers through whom the myths have come down to us from the last. And there are stories as unlike each other as Cinderella and King Lear. To bring them all together in one volume is somewhat comparable to doing the same for the stories of English literature from Chaucer to the ballads through Shakespeare and Malory and Swift and Defoe and Dryden and Pope and so on. Ending with, say, Tennyson and Browning, or even to make the comparison truer, Kipling and Galsworthy. The English collection would be bigger, but it would not contain more dissimilar material. In point of fact, Chaucer is more like Galsworthy, and ballads like Kipling than Homer is like Lucian, or Aeschylus like Ovid. Ovid? I don't know how to say this. Faced with this problem, I determined at the onset to dismiss any idea of unifying the tales. That would have meant either writing King Lear, so to speak, down to the level of Cinderella, the vice versa procedure being obviously not possible, or else telling in my own way stories which were in no sense mine and had been told by great writers in ways they thought suited their subject. I do not mean, of course, that a great writer's style can be reproduced or that I should dream of attempting such a feat. My aim has been nothing more ambitious than to keep distinct for the reader the very different writers from whom our knowledge of the myth comes from. For example, look at me in the room. What am I doing? I guess I'm just looking at everybody chilling out. Oh, I'm trying to figure out where to go. Anyway, for example, Hesiod is a notable simple writer and devout. He is naive, even childish, sometimes crude, always full of piety. Many of the stories in this book are told only by him. Side by side with them are stories told by Ovid, subtle, polished, artificial, self-conscious, and the complete skeptic. My effort has been to make the reader see some differences between writers who were so different. After all, when one takes up a book like this, one does not ask how entertainingly the author has retold the story, but how close he has brought the reader to the original. I'm in jail right now. I'm in jail right now. Okay. And okay, it's not the footage isn't broken. This is, I think I'm gonna skip over me being in jail and making these fusions. Okay, so yeah, back at the saving point. I saved it. Think I'm about to go back in. I'm switching people, switching Makoto for Yusuke, because I need Yusuke because of all the ice bullshit. But anyway, my effort has been to make the reader... My hope is that those who do not know the classics will gain in this way not only a knowledge of the myths, but some little idea of what the writers were like who told them, who have been proved by 2,000 years and more to be immortal. Okay, mythology. I'm starting with the introduction to classical mythology. This is the first chapter. Well, it's not even the first chapter, it's just the introduction. So I got a new card, so I'm going to the next floor. I'm sorry you guys don't get to hear this. And whoever's watching this Make sure when I do the replay of the New Game Plus in December, you just remind me that this part wasn't recording. But anyway, I was talking. Our first move should be to head upwards. Either way. Oh, you talked too fast. Still talking. These all narrators are. No need to worry. Leave this to me. You know how to do this? I'm well informed on what it takes. In any case, we need to hurry to her heart. And if she's reckless, the both chance, promotion, reputation, prosecutor will drop greatly. Saison didn't used to be like this, did she? My sister must have lost her sense of justice because their desires become distorted. You think there's a particular event that triggered the palace's creation? I believe it's related to my father's death. My sister took all the responsibility of dealing with it herself, trying to earn a living wage to gain a promotion in male society and uphold justice at the same time. Those things may have weighed her down and led to the destruction within her heart. My apologies, but we don't have time to be sentimental. Damn. Hence, we must infiltrate the palace as quickly as possible. God damn, Akechi. You might be a psychopath. Anyway. Yeah, you might be a little of a psychopath. Just a little bit. Divided different floors to rank. If you wish to go to higher floor, we need to. Alright. Okay. Obtain a card to head up to the higher floors. No, this is not the panel part. I think I skipped ahead too quickly, but no, this is not the panel. The panel part is a little bit later. A little bit down the line. The guy wants me to talk to him at the front desk. But anyway, back to this book. I know you guys are excited to hear about this book and not read what's on your screen here. So through it, according to this view, we can retrace the path from civilized man who lives far from nature to man who lives close companionship with nature. And the real interest of the myths is that they lead back to a time when the world was young and people had a connection with the earth, with trees and seas, flower and hills, unlike anything we ourselves can feel. When the stories were being shaped, we are given to understand the little distinction had as yet been made between the real and the unreal. The imagination was vividly alive and not checked by the reason, so that anyone in the woods might see through the trees a fleeing nymph, or bending over a clear pool to drink, behold the depths of a naiad's face. The prospect of traveling back to this delightful state of things is held out by nearly every writer who touches upon classical mythology, above all by the poets. In that infinitely remote time, primitive man could have sight of Proteus rising from the sea, or hear old Triton below his wraith horn. So yeah, we got through talking to that guy. We found a safe room. I'm finally getting over to save. Yeah, this is the end of it. So, stay frosty, everybody. That was so funny, but.
I'm turning tables, now that's just who I know. But are you ready?